All right, my favorite people, back at it again with another video on the topic of mistakes. We all make them. I know I make plenty myself. I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. And you're going to hear from others who have made mistakes in their journey towards getting their first deal or even their next deal that they were working towards, or just in general mistakes that they've made. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned until the very end, because I'm a believer that yes, it's good to learn from your own mistakes, but it saves you so much time and headache to learn from others' mistakes, to avoid the landmines and pitfalls and potholes, because you know what to do, but what is even clear that most people aren't aware of is what not to do. So enjoy. Started, what mistake did you make, and then how did you overcome that mistake?
Yeah, by far the number one mistake I made was buying a flip and doing all the work on it myself. So I was in there changing windows, kitchens, tearing out walls. It took me so long, and I think I ended up losing money on the deal because I wasted all my time on it and I wasn't doing other deals. So I learned to delegate, to have other people doing it, and for me to focus on the high value tasks like finding deals, finding contractors, and that part of it. It just was a world changer for me.
Exactly, because we don't want you guys to change your choices. Maybe first starting out, but even then you want to quickly delegate as possible. That way you can focus on the highest value activities and work on your business, not in your business. So I appreciate you, Mark.
Thank you. Awesome.
Oh man, there's so many. I'm gonna go with this one. I imagined the only way to get started was by starting by doing everything myself. So the DIY approach, right? I thought I had to learn how to fix a toilet. What I should have been learning is how to cast a vision, how to hire, how to inspire, and how to bring together a team of people.
So working on the business.
Working on the business versus in the business.
Gotcha.
That's it, man.
Simple enough. Appreciate it, Brandon, as always.
You know, I think the biggest mistake that I made starting out was that I didn't get started. I didn't take enough action. I first read Rich Dad Poor Dad when I was 17. I got that mindset, that belief that it's possible to go and own real estate and start creating cash flow, change the way that I live. But something kept holding me back. It was this fear of maybe not having enough, not having the skill, not having the money. But finally, it took me 10 years and I finally went full-time in. And the reason that I was able to succeed was because I said, you know what, not another day, not another minute. I'm going all in on this real estate thing. And that year flipped over 75 houses onto 200 within 3 years. And now we buy large multifamily properties. So the biggest lesson, the biggest takeaway is you've just gotta get started. Don't be worried about making the mistake or failing along the way, because that's where you learn. And that's all I can really share with you. Hopefully you take it.
Yeah, just take action and the universe will start to conspire, and just also putting the right people around you is key as well. So appreciate it, Steven.
Yeah, my mistake was actually growing too fast. And you know, growth is important, progress is important, but in 1 year we bought 33 properties, and we made mistakes because we were growing so fast. We overlooked some things. We had a lot of good deals, we made a lot of money, but we also missed some details on some stuff. So like
systems, processes, and really having the foundation set.
Yeah, we didn't catch up with our systems. That's really what you put it well there. So I think just finding your pace, it's kind of like running a race. Like if you're running a race, you don't want to outpace your conditioning. We were outpacing what we were capable of doing, so we made some mistakes, but we paid for it. Like it was 2007, and then we had the recession 2008, 9, and 10. So we survived, but I think I would have paced myself a little bit better and still tried to push it, but kind of it's hard sometimes to find that spot, but we pushed it a little too far. So I think as a new investor, find your pace, find where you're comfortable, push it a little bit every year, but not try to push it too much.
There's only been one mistake, by
just
the way.
One
just
mistake?
one ever.
Okay,
No.
Gotcha.
All kinds of mistakes, but I think the biggest mistake I made is not using attorneys. I'm a handshake guy. Like, I trust people, right? People are honest for the most part, and I just trusted them. And if you're going to do business with them, why wouldn't you be able to trust them? So for me, I was a handshake guy. Do something, well, it got me into trouble.
Gotcha.
And I lost about $70,000 on a deal because of doing a handshake. So now attorneys. I use attorneys. That's the lesson I've learned, and I make sure we pay the right attorneys for the right job. It just protects everyone. Quite frankly, it makes everything just a lot more comfortable because we have a written agreement right in front of us.
Gotcha.
We're not worrying about, oh, but what did you say about that?
And there's gray, and then it's like everything's spelled out to a T.
Now we got it. Boom, it's right there. And if anything legal needs to happen, again, we got it there. So.
Got it. Appreciate it, Todd. There we go. All right. Hope you enjoyed. I feel like I've got something stuck in between my teeth here, but I'm gonna go brush my teeth and floss afterwards, likely. But is one mistake that I've made first starting out, because I want to add my 2 cents and do an experience share myself, is just not investing in my mindset sooner. Because growing up in Section 8 housing, single mother, and welfare and food stamps and government assistances, I was taught the wrong beliefs. I was taught the beliefs of the lower class, and it wasn't until I read books such as Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Richest Man in Babylon that I started to reframe and basically rewire and rip out and do a complete 180 on everything that I had learned growing up and change my whole entire mindset. So I wish I had done that sooner, but either way, I was still able to do that my late teens to early 20s, and that really shaped my life. So enjoy, you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the content, and then also comment below with literally anything. I truly do enjoy hearing from you. And what is one mistake you've recently made that you learned from it? Because again, share it with others out there so they can avoid the landmines and potholes and mistakes that are out there. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much.